Thank you for your interest in anti-aging medicine. I'm Dr. Mitchell Gann, and I've been asked to talk to you about a few subjects about anti-aging and regenerative medicine. Anti-aging is really a misnomer. I mean, you really can't anti-age. I mean, think about it. If we were 50 and then suddenly we're 40 and then 30, that would be a little bit of a problem, I would think. But the concept of living longer and being healthy is a truism today. Actually, most of us that do anti-aging and regenerative medicine and speaking throughout the world agree that we have the capability of living to the Moses 120 years old. That's pretty good if you have your mental faculties along with your physical faculties. Me, I want to be healthy, I want to be active, I want to look good like I was when I was younger, and of course, I want to make sure that I'm sexually active as well. I think that's a fair thing for both men and women to expect as they age. And we should be able to do that. And let no one kid you. Aging is not a good process. Actually, it's a pretty bad one. If you think about it, it's something that is ending us towards the end of our life. I don't like that. I want to do something that's going to keep me alive as long as possible. Now, the only way of doing that is not the if-then philosophy that most Western medicine gives us. If you have a certain disease, then you take a particular pill. Well, that's sort of after the fact. Anti-aging or true regenerative medicine requires us to be cognizant of the most important part of our body, the cell. And actually, what you're looking at right now is nothing more than 75 to 100 trillion cells working in concert together. The question is, can we keep that concert working and sounding beautiful all the time? It does take work. And it's not just something simple like you read in a book, oh, if I take this vitamin or that vitamin, go to the health food store, I'm going to be healthy. It's not that easy. It's a little bit more complex. But let me explain to you the theory that most of us agree about. If you have the cell as our prime target, or what we call molecular medicine, as the basis for living longer, i.e., if we can get all of these cells to work together, we will be healthy for a long time, then we have to consider the following. Number one, whatever belongs in this cell should be there. If we need nutrients or certain types of vitamins, minerals, we have to make sure that there's enough within these cells. Number two, whatever's in the cell, like toxins that don't belong there, we need to somehow remove. In addition, the cells live in a home, an area, and this neighborhood we call, in our terminology, the niche, or the microenvironment. And we want to make sure that that microenvironment is healthy for normal cellular division. And lastly, we want to make sure that the cells, one to the other, can communicate. That's the hormones. Now, listening to what I just said, you'll recognize just having hormones talking to the cells and having the cells talk to each other is not good enough if we didn't take care of the other two things simultaneously. So a good anti-aging health or regenerative health plan requires us to do all these things simultaneously. If we do have the capability of looking, feeling, and being as sexual as we were when we were 10 or 20 years younger. Is this important? Let me think. Can we stay healthy, do the things we did when we were younger by just making some short lifestyle changes, adding some vitamins and minerals, perhaps taking the proper hormones and a little bit of exercise? Will that make a difference in my life? Will I do it? I would think that most people listening will certainly be consider that this is an important concept for all of us. Yes, anti-aging may not be the right term, but living longer and regenerating and keeping things healthy and living free of disease and being able to think when even we're 80 or 90 years old is truly a possibility today.